Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our DFS experience for Thursday, January 13th. We only have a 5-game slate today. It's going to be nice and calm. Just getting over a long 9-game slate. When games start, which would be 7 p.m. East Coast time, and then trickle on, for the rest of the night, 8:30. It's a long night because hardcore DFS players are absolutely still waiting for news for each game, as you're not really finished making lineups until the absolute last game. So for hardcore players, it's been a long night. That's why sometimes you hear some of them say they like when slates all start, games all start, at the same time, 7 East Coast time, 8 East Coast time. But when you're getting games 7, 7:30, 8, 8:30, 9, 9, then you have COVID and you have injuries and you have these makeshift starting lineups. It's a real task. NBA DFS is a real task. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. That's the nature of the beast. We're not gonna cry about last night. Nothing really to cry about too much. Bulls got blown out. Nobody hit value on the Bulls. Okwangu laid an egg, but it wasn't his fault. He only played a few minutes. I didn't watch the game, but from what I could see, it looked like the Hawks wanted to get DeAndre Hunter back into the swing of things, so he took some of Okwangu's minutes. I'll have to double check and look again, but that's what it looked like happened. But he was only like 3,900, so it wasn't the end of the world. But we're gonna get into the 5-game slate. I want to try to make this video as short as possible, and we're gonna change up a little bit of the format since I have way more Yahoo Patreons and way more people interested in Yahoo. I'll put Yahoo after FANDUEL, so you wouldn't have to sit through SUPERDRAFT if that's what you guys do, or if you fast forward or whatever it is you do. So to try to accommodate everyone, Yahoo will come right after FANDUEL, because I've noticed a lot of players that play FANDUEL play Yahoo, or play Yahoo play FANDUEL. So I'll put them next to each other so you wouldn't have to fast forward or anything like that. So that's about it. So we're gonna get in. We're gonna get going. Thanks for being here. And we're gonna start with DraftKings. We're gonna start with point guard. Curry's coming off of a good game. Might get some ownership because of that. He's still a little bit pricey against Milwaukee. You never know with Golden State. Obviously he's gonna play. Are we gonna play him on a 5-game slate? It's possible, but we'll come back to him. Harden, is he going to play in the second tier of a back-to-back, or second half of a back-to-back with, especially against OKC at 10-7? Might stay away from that. OKC is a bad team, but they aren't pushovers. So if you're going to play this game with the thought that they're going to automatically get blown out, don't do that. Because I've seen 4 or 5 times this season when they should have got blown out, they kept it close. So don't play for a blowout. Kyrie is going to be in Brooklyn. Is he going to play? I have no idea. Ja is too cheap. People are starting to pick up on Ja right now. What we've already known about Ja, how he's an upper echelon of the NBA. He's way too cheap. He's too cheap. Ja Morant should be locked in if you're playing DraftKings at 9-2. Okay, we got Holiday next. Holiday against Golden State. If the 3 amigos of Milwaukee are playing, then I'm not taking Holiday at 8,300. Not even in the player pool. Too pricey. Shai Gilgeous, 8K. Good price. Now he's only point guard eligible. I think he's only been point guard eligible for a few games now, if I'm not mistaken. So have fun sticking him into one of 3 spots. But Shai Gilgeous is in play. Russell is in play. Anthony Simons has emerged. This would have been an awesome price for him because he's absolutely worth this, and he's going to be without Lillard for like 2 months. So I have a feeling this is going to be his team soon. They need to trade Lillard, get him out of there. I don't like the Clippers. You don't know who on the Clippers are going to hit value. Could be Bledsoe, could be Jackson, could be Morris, could be Mann, could be Coffee, could be anybody. I'm off the Clippers. It's a good spot against New Orleans, but you just don't know. Do you want to waste a point guard spot on a 5,700 Bledsoe who's not even going to start? Do you want to waste a point guard spot on a 6,000 Reggie Jackson who may take 6 shots? Graham's in play. Beverly's fine. Jordan Poole with Klay back. 22 minutes, 20 fantasy points. I'm off of that. Not in the player pool. Terrence Mann not in the player pool. Monte Morris. 34 points, 23 fantasy points. I mean, he's not on my radar. I can say every time I've played Monte Morris, he's come through, but I don't need him tonight. Patty Mills. When Patty Mills is playing with one other star, he wets the bed. When the team is healthy and everybody's playing, he comes off the bench, he shoots lights out. I don't understand Patty Mills, and I don't want to understand him. He's not in play. Dennis Smith Jr. No Lillard, no McCollum, no Powell, no Simons. You stick Dennis Smith Jr. in that guard, and that's it. Too cheap. Don't say I never gave y'all nothing. We're going to shooting guard. Kyrie, not sure if he's playing. Brandon Ingram. I have a Brandon Ingram story, but I'm not even going to do that to y'all today. I'm not even going to say anything. Brandon Ingram is in play though. Anthony Edwards is in play. Baines in play. Barton's in play. Klay is going to be on a minutes restriction again. Thompson will play in Thursday's contest against the Bucks and rest Friday. The Warriors will take it easy on back-to-back, so fantasy managers roster should try to keep that in mind when planning future weeks. And Thompson, since our Friday, more minutes will be available for Damian Lee. Klay Thompson on Thursday. What did he do last game? 20 minutes, 23 fantasy points. He looks about right. I mean, he looks healthy. They're just not giving him minutes. There's going to be a game that Klay Thompson is going to hit like 7 threes in like 2 quarters. It's coming. Is it going to be this game? I feel like he's going to get 24 minutes and he's going to go crazy. I don't know if it's going to be this game though, but one of these games he's on a minutes restriction. He's going to crush it. Not gonna force it into a lineup for this one, but just keep your eye on Klay Thompson and his minutes. What else we got down here? Ben McLemore is going to start at shooting guard for Portland. He's 4,300. Listen, you could win by McLemore or you could die by McLemore. He's going to shoot the ball all night. 4,300, 4,200. A lot has to go wrong for him to kill you. McLemore's in play. He's going to be 80% old, but McLemore's in play. I'm going to give y'all a quick lesson. Don't be so quick to don't be so quick to fade chalk. As on a 5-game slate, where are you going to get a player that's 4,200 besides McLemore and Smith that's going to give you the potential to get 10 times value? You can absolutely hold hands with the field with a chalky, underpriced, high upside player and get different at other spots. And guess what? If McLemore fails tomorrow, everybody else is going to fail with you. It's going to depend on who you use in your other spots to get different. So when you fade good chalk, you're only fading your own chances to win money. So I know a lot of these YouTubers be like, fade this, fade that. And I tell you guys, it's not always smart to fade everything, because sometimes you can overthink it and fade yourself right out of money. So, if it's like $6,000 Spencer Dinwiddie on a 9-game slate on a back-to-back, and you wanted to fade him, that's fine. This is a 5-game slate, so don't overthink it. Today I overthought something, and I overthought one of my lineups, and I paid for it. Don't overthink it. McLemore's too cheap. Remember, what is your player's salary, and what is the potential fantasy points that he's going to be in a position to give you? These guys are going to start at $4,000. These guys should hit value in the second quarter. So, that's all. I know most of you listen to me. I hope you do. The rest that don't listen, guess what? We'll see what happens. Josh Hart, 68. Giddey, both fine. Bain is fine. Morris Sr. He's a fine play. He's going to get the minutes. He only had 22 fantasy points. That was an awful game for Clippers. He still took his 15 shots. Marcus Morris is always in play. Wiggins, not so much. He got 12 shots up, 20 fantasy points. Yeah, he's not going to be doing much anymore with Klay out there, unless he gets some peripherals. Aaron Gordon went off without Barton, as expected. If Barton doesn't play, Gordon doesn't play. Little's going to be absolutely in play tomorrow with no Simons. They're going to need the offense from everybody. Little's in play. Kyle Anderson is in play, depending on their lineup. Might be off of Batum tonight. I think I'm good. I got enough value that I don't have to keep digging the garbage for any type of value. Very rare slate when you're getting a value early. Giannis, 12-3. KD on a back-to-back, 11. Jaren Jackson Jr., 72 against Minnesota, good spot. Vanderbilt's in a good spot. Covington's in a good spot. Brandon Clark, if Adams is out, but they flip-flop with him and Xavier Tillman, so I might just be off of him. There's no clear-cut big that is going to soak up all the minutes if Adams is out and Jackson starts at center. They bring in Clark, they bring in Tillman, it's whatever. Jordan Nwora, he's been in the starting lineup with Holiday out. Last 4 games, 30, 17, 11, and 28 fantasy points. Too inconsistent for me. Baisley, Batum, Robinson, Earl. Robinson, Earl is trash. I think that's about it from down here. No need to really go crazy. And then at center we have Jokic, 12-5 against Portland. Cat, Valanciunas at 86. Nurkic at 76. Porter, 69. Adams was questionable at 56. Aldridge, I'm not on Aldridge. Looney Looney pops up in projections, but that's a positive. Don't play Looney. 18 minutes, 16 fantasy points. 29 minutes, 41 fantasy points, but he had 4 steals, 18 rebounds. 23, 17, 15 fantasy points. So he had one good game. If you want to chase it, have at it. But under normal circumstances, Looney is not it. If I'm not mistaken, Cousins got traded to Denver, so I don't even know. He's not even updated yet. I think that's about it. Day'Ron Sharpe, if he starts, is a decent play, but you really need 30 out of every spot to play these low value players. If they can't give you 30, 40 fantasy points, don't play them, because you're not going to win a contest. Alright, so let's finish up our starting 5 and we can continue. Anthony Edwards is 8,100 against Memphis. Ja. Giannis is kind of pricey, 12.5, 12.3. They're going to need him against Golden State, but Golden State's been slowing down a lot of the top players. Anthony Edwards is 81. Jokic is 12.5. At 12.5, he's going to need a lot of fantasy points. Valanciunas 86. I don't trust Nurkic to do what I need him to do. 33, 31, 38, 33 minutes. 38, 42, 53, 29. Against Denver. I'm gonna go back to Nurkic right now, and we're gonna pick up. Should we pick up Ingram, Edwards, Middleton, Josh Hart, Giannis 12.3. Kind of wild. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go Jokic. No, I'm gonna do Jokic. We're gonna do Towns, and we'll do Little, and we'll do Dennis Smith Jr. So that's going to be my starting 5 for DraftKings. We got Morant, we got Cat, respectable salaries that they can get 5 times value at least. McLemore, Smith, they should at least get 6, 7, 8 times value at their prices. And their Little should be out there most of the game and doing a little bit of everything without and with extra scoring because Simons is out. And that still leaves you with $5,666 for each spot, which is more than enough to get a respectable lineup. So that's how I'm looking at it right now at the moment. So let's jump to FanDuel. If you guys are new here, this is what we do. We break down these slates every single day. Just subscribe, hit the bell, and thumbs up so YouTube knows that you appreciate what I'm doing. And it will help my channel grow when you do that. So let's continue. Point guard. So we're going to go back to Dennis Smith. Let's see how much he is though. 44 is fine. Let's see how much McLemore is. As you know, prices switch up when you get to different sites. So 41 is respectable. Gonna do, let's look at small forward. Giannis is too cheap, 11.3. No real need to dig into small forward when Giannis is right there. Marcus Smart, Vanderbilt, Covington. I like Covington tomorrow. You know, Larry Nance. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Little here. 53 is a great price for Little. Pull up with Giannis. And then at center, Jokic is too cheap also. So you literally got Giannis, Jokic, Dennis Smith, McLemore, Little, as long as they start, and you have almost $6,000 left in each spot. That's how I'm looking at it. And you can still add whoever you want to this lineup as more value would obviously open up as it does every single day. So we're going to jump to Yahoo. If you don't play Yahoo and you're leaving here, thank you for being here. Once again, if you're new, I do offer Patreon for those that need help filling lineups. Maybe you might be too busy, working, school, kids, can't sit in front of the computer and wait for news all day long. I have lineups ready for you 15 minutes before lock. All you got to do is put in a dummy lineup. I'll send them out 15 minutes before lock with the most and updated news that we get. And, you know, just sign if and win. That's it. If you don't want to get into Patreon, we have day passes for DRAFTKINGS, FANDUEL, YAHOO, SUPERDRAFT, any sport, doesn't matter what it is, basketball, baseball, football, tennis, hockey, badminton, duck hunting, golf cart racing, scuba diving. If it's a sport, I got projections for it. Come see me. But thank you for being here. I appreciate your time. Hope you had a productive day and a profitable night. And I'll see you guys later. The rest of you, let's jump to Yahoo. Yahoo takes a little bit more finesse. So I'm going to pull out my projections for Yahoo and see what looks good. But we know what looks good already, so we don't even need to pull up the projections. We know where we're going, and these guys are going to be cheap. Smith is $12. Then we're going to go, let's see how much Little is. $18. Let's see something though. Let's see what else is in small forward. But as I've been making lineups for Yahoo, I'm getting real better at spotting value. Yeah. Now very little it is. If there's no Will Barton, Aaron Gordon's in play for Yahoo. Gotta really switch up your mindset when you play Yahoo, as the pricing is a lot different. Players you don't usually play on DraftKings and FanDuel, you definitely play on Yahoo. So keep an open mind when looking to build teams on Yahoo. I'll give you a value center or my favorite center, and we're out of here. Off the SuperDraft. Who we have here? Cat. Jokic at 56. Alright, it's got to be Valanciunas. Valanciunas is 32. So that's what I like from Yahoo. I like Valanciunas at 32, Little at 18, Dennis Smith at 12. Obviously, I've given you a few value plays from Portland. So you can add that to your Yahoo if you're making your own lineups. And if you need me to make you Yahoo lineups, then just sign up on Patreon or DM me on Twitter, and we'll get it percolating. All right, if you're staying for SuperDraft, let's go. If not, thank you for being here again, and I'll see you tomorrow. We're off to SuperDraft. Pick 3 quick players, and we're out of here. And once again. Dennis Smith is a smash play. Just play it if he starts. Forward, who do we like? Marcus Smart looks good. Vanderbilt looks good. Covington, I like Covington a lot. Nazir Little 1.75. That's what we're looking for. Center, more than likely just go to Jokic. Cat 1.15. Valanciunas. Yeah, we're just gonna go to Jokic. More than likely, his one multiplier is gonna outscore all the rest of the centers. All right, so we got through the video rather quickly, as we should. Definitely appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Once again, you need any help with updated lineups, just check if it's basketball alone, just check the bronze package on Patreon. If you need a day pass, DM me. And if you need a week pass, DM me, and we'll get you squared away so we could go out and win some money. So listen, thank you for being here once again, and I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys did well tonight, and we'll chat tomorrow. Alright, have a good night and have a good day. Ciao.